Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching Night Cruise, and now we're going to talk about the new discoveries and the heritage that shape Egypt's future. Egypt's ground remains a limitless archive of human civilization, with new archaeological breakthrough constantly rewriting the Egyptian history and the history books, capturing global headlines. These continuous discoveries do so than look backward. They actively shape our modern economy, drive international tourism, and serve as powerful pillars of cultural diplomacy. And to talk more about this topic, we are very delighted to have with us here Mr. Ehab Wagdy. He is a tourism and archaeological expert. Thank you very much, Mr. Ehab, for coming today.
You're more than welcome. Good
Thank
evening.
Mr. Ehab, tell us more about the latest discoveries in the Mataria district and also in the Citadel.
Absolutely, the new discoveries, they are covering different eras. If we are starting with Heliopolis or Mataria,
Yeah.
or Un, that was the ancient Egyptian name, while Heliopolis or Heliopolis, the city of the sun, that was the Greek name of the city. It was the cult center of the Gadra, and it was an extremely important city, especially during the Old Kingdom.
Yeah.
The new discovery there at El Mataria in Benassi too, it shows us different things. As a matter of fact, putting in mind the archaeological importance, this is one side, but it shows also the historians. Now, the hierarchy in ancient Egypt, the funerary furniture in ancient Egypt, I mean, it completes the gaps, or it completes the history more. It gives us more details about how was the traditions in concerning the funerary traditions. I mean, burying their deceased, how especially if he was important. Putting in mind that the golden things that we would find. I want to tell you something, that silver at that time was more expensive than gold, especially during the Old Kingdom. And there is a third importance in this discovery that was by mainly the Egyptian expeditions that what they found over there, due to their work, the hard work they did there at El Matari. While when we go, let's use the time machine and fly over Coptic Egypt, Islamic Egypt, Greek-Roman, I'm sorry, before the Greek-Roman, Coptic, Islamic, then we land in Ptolemaic, and then we land in the Mamluk time, which shows the new discoveries around the citadel, and that shows how they were providing the citadel with water, for example, the aqueduct, and their system, the water wheels we found, the mosques, the new discoveries, that it shows the importance of the area concerning the military, religious, and administrative. Also, what was nearby the citadel of Saladin, one of the most important citadels in the Middle East, is that one. And by the way, Saladin, he was not Egyptian. Saladin originally is a Kurdi, came to Egypt from Syria to work as a vizier for the last Fatimite Caliph. But the new discoveries, they are dating back to the Mamluk time, the Mamluk era, and we're talking about Muhammad bin Qalawun in particular, if you want to mention that.
Mr. Ehab, what about the scale of fresh and competitive travel itineraries for international visitors that are affected by the new discoveries? In
Right.
general, not the in Mataray.
Right. Just by any, not only Matari discoveries, not only the Mamluk, any discoveries we announce that puts the a spotlight on Egypt in the international media, and more important, the social media now, because we have to speak the language of the time. The social media, the normal media we used to, the more we invest in this, it, of course, it affects our economy in a positive way,
Of course.
and if it improves or increase also your soft power, which is extremely important when it comes to the culture-wise. That's why you'll find Dr. Khalid Al-Anani in his position. Due to the discoveries we had at that time, the announcements, if you still remember, at that time, the man made an international name. And that's why that really helped Egypt in leading his country to be the head of the UNESCO. I'm talking about Dr. Khalid Al-Anani. So the new discoveries, it's spotting the light or the media on Egypt, and that makes those who are interested in the culture tourism to come make Egypt their first choice. There is another extremely important thing, right? They already visited Egypt, but with the new discoveries, we are showing that it's not a static. Here, there is always an improvement. There is always a new discovery. There is always a new thing to see in Egypt, right? We are completing the Lego, whether we're talking about I mean the different eras. Egypt, it's not only pharaonic Egypt, it's layers of archaeology or monuments, layers in history too.
Also, Mr. Ehab, where do you see the intersection of artificial intelligence and Egyptology heading in the near future?
Again, a few seconds ago I was talking about the new language that we need to, the AI. Extremely important to use it to get the benefit out of the modern technology, and we are already doing that. When you find the radars we are using, the 3D rays or X-ray, we are using it, we are using the AI, but still the old classical way of excavation, it is extremely important, because how you are going to deal with the monument. So therefore you need a well-trained archaeologists to work, a well-trained workmen to work, and we already have this. We already have schools, high schools, we already have a university. I mean,
to engage, Mr. Ehab, the young inspectors and students to ensure the sustainability of Egyptian archaeology?
We are already doing this, and we started this long time ago. We, in Egypt, we have our own school in archaeology. Up to there, we have our own experts who were working with the UNESCO abroad, either in Latin America or in Mexico, restoring the pyramids there. We are already prepared. We have the faculty of archaeology long time ago. We have Dr. Salim Hassan, hundreds of years ago. We have many archaeologists. We are training them, and I just want to remind everybody that few years ago there were young ladies restoring the colors at the Karnak temples
Mhm.
the ones whom they were visited by the president and
Yeah.
the prime minister at the Karnak temples, and they did a magnificent job over there. These young girls using the time of COVID-19, if you
Yes,
still remember,
yes.
when there were no visitors,
Yeah.
and they restored all the colors back.
Yeah.
These are Egyptian students, these are Egyptian archaeologists who are working there, female. So because we have this and that, male and female, and they are both excellent when you read about the researchers, when you
That's
find,
amazing.
but by the way, one of them is Dr. Jan Zaki. Now she's the Minister of Culture. She was also one of the graduates of the same faculty where Khalid Al-Anani, where I did graduate from. I mean, so thanks God, they are doing very well.
Yeah, of course. Mr. Ehab, Egypt recently retrieved 4 rare pieces from the U.S. What does this aggressive stance signal to illicit artifact networks worldwide?
Right.
And are you with or not with restoring our stolen artifacts from
Okay.
abroad?
We have to differentiate between two things. There were stolen monuments. There were monuments that they were sent officially as a present
Yeah.
from Egypt. But we are talking about the stolen ones,
Stolen.
the illegal ones that they left Egypt illegally, right? I just want to tell you, for example, the first time I saw the Rosetta Stone
Yeah.
in the British Museum in London, I had tears. Seriously, I had tears. When I felt it's a part of me feeling cold in this country, that it should go back to where it belongs, where it's warm, that it should be back to Egypt. And by the way, they are refusing for a very silly reason, and that's not the only thing. But if we took what we have from these museums, believe me, most of them, they will be empty. Right? What we have is enhancing, enriching their museums. And yes, it is very important to get them. By the way, we are receiving some cooperation from some of the universities, some of the museums, whether in Canada, in the United States, or around the world. Whoever can send us something, they do, and we are working on this. Actually, I have also to mention that the Foreign Affairs, they are making, or they playing a big role in getting these monuments back to Egypt. They got an importance also, by the way, on spotting the light on Egypt, in gathering the Egyptians and the whole world around one thing, calling for the Egyptian monuments to go back, or for the Egyptian heritage to return where it belongs. And that's, by the way, not only Egyptian, but that's for the human heritage and for the human history, but it needs to be back to where it belongs. That's okay.
Mr. Ehab, working in the field, how do you view the latest flow of the tourists from all over the world to Egypt, especially after the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum?
Of course, it made a lot of difference. Last year, we claimed that that was the best year we had. I guess this year will be even better.
Better.
And when we increase the number of tourists, and this is another thing extremely important, the number of nights in Egypt,
the hotels.
which means that they are spending more. So it's very important for our economy, and it creates jobs for different people. And by the way, the new excavations do the same thing, create jobs for a lot of people.
Yeah.
What we need really is to prepare or to look more for the infrastructure. I mean, more hotels, for example, to accommodate and we, in this case, we will receive more tourists. And just to make it easier for everybody, every 1 million tourists equals $1 billion. So when we receive 15 million tourists a year, it means straight ahead $15 billion US. So each 1 million tourists equals 1 billion US. That's important for our economy, increasing the foreign currency and creating more jobs for people to live with.
About the new job opportunities and its relation with the new discoveries.
Of course, because these, again, when you have spotlight on Egypt, when you are focusing on Egypt, so that means there are more tourists to come. That means that, okay, I need more waves, I need transportation more, I need more drivers, I need more tour guides, I need more staff in the hotels. When I'm building a hotel, how many ones they are working to finish this hotel, own the suppliers. So tourism, really, it's a circle. And the most positive thing about this industry, that it's the fastest industry in the world in putting the money in the people's pocket, because directly, and it's faster than any other industry.
Mr. Ehab, how can we better package new discoveries to meet the global demand for tourism?
Well, we need to be ready first, prepare the sites, prepare the infrastructure, and we are doing this. By the way, the new roads you see everywhere, this is a major thing in tourism. Without these roads, there is no tourism. These roads are extremely important. The railways that we're talking about, this is extremely important. Reminding you that for some time ago, Egypt wanted to organize the World Cup, the Football World Cup, and they refused because we didn't have the infrastructure ready for that. Now you have this, so you can arrange more occasions, whether sporty, whether we're talking historical, cultural, many things. As long as you are ready, and people will come. Egypt, the name, got its magical power around the world.
Okay. One final question, Mr. Ehab. As a tourism expert, what are the must-visit sites you advise a tourist to visit?
In Egypt?
Yes, in Egypt.
That's a very easy answer. Egypt. Visit Egypt. And you will not be able to finish it even if you stayed a month. Come again. Come again and again, and bring your friends. And by the way, they are the best ambassadors for us.
Yes.
With our good treatment. This is what we need. I mean, we need the people to know that this is extremely important for them, for their future, for their life, and to give a good treatment for this tourist, to make him an ambassador for us, so he would come back and bring some other more.
Yes, of course. Well, Mr. Ehab Wagdy, the tourism and archaeological expert, thank you very much, Mr.
You're more
Ehab,
than welcome.
for coming today to Nile Cruise. Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you.